What's up, everybody? Elvis here. We're here again for another podcast, and we got Don from Tattoo Lovers Care and Big Hoon, one of the Solon homies right there. And we're gonna be just talking about life on the road and the importance and the position that conventions play. And that's my question to you guys, because I know you guys have experience, especially you, and I know you've been traveling a lot, doing conventions, hosting conventions. What do you see the value in a convention and its importance in the industry or for the industry, whether it's good or bad? Because everything has a good and a bad. You have to have both. But what is the importance or the value of a convention? And why do you think people need to?
Yeah, it's you, dog.
At least
Conventions, the good and the bad. Let's start with.
and don't even worry about the camera. Like I'm asking. You're
Oh
talking to
shit,
me.
my bad.
Yeah,
Hey, sorry. So
I'll get back to you.
I have been on the road a lot, man. I think I've hit over 60 flights this year already, and it's only what
Damn.
June.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired. But you know what? It's well worth it. You know, being on the road, hitting these conventions is good. It's good to shake hands, of course.
Yeah.
You know, just like any industry, right? As much as you can be this or that, right? It's still good to know people. It's still, in a sense, who you know. I mean, that's not the main thing, of course, right? If you're a great artist, you're a great artist, right? No matter what.
Yeah.
Nothing can take that away. No matter who you know, no matter who you shake hands with, no
Yeah.
matter if anyone knows you. If you're a great artist, you're a great artist.
Yeah.
Hands down. Okay? But going to conventions is great because just seeing what is new, right? You know, I'm not saying that, once again, not everything new coming out is great.
Yeah.
New stuff comes out and it can flood the industry with bullshit. New stuff can come out and it can be just you know, some sellout type stuff, you know. But there is a good side to go to the shows, you know, shaking hands, seeing what's new out there, you know, just meeting new people, checking out what is new. And then it's on you to decide, is this good for the industry?
Yeah.
Is this bad for the industry? What new styles? What new, the evolution, you know?
Yeah.
There's evolution to everything. I remember, so long story short, right? I remember my artist, I'm a collector of one, believe it or not, right? My artist, his name's Brandon Hook, Gaunch, and he's an old school artist from.
Wait, what do you mean you're a collector of one? Like
I fully fucking tatted, minus my butt cheeks and part of my left leg.
by this one person?
I have one artist.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to play t-ball with him as a kid. He used to tattoo all the homies under bridges in Long Beach for bottles. Punk rock kid, bomber jacket, long socks, Doc Martens, fucking mohawk. You know what I mean? Dickie shorts, long Dickie shorts, just a punk rock kid from fucking Long Beach. And after he was tatting all the homies for bottles, you know, growing up, you know, he finally got an apprenticeship at the old school Burt Grimm's at the Pike. Which, for people that don't know, and here's a little fucking history, and you should know what the fuck Burt Grimm's is. I don't care where you are, right? Burt Grimm's was the oldest consecutive running tattoo shop in the U.S., and it was located at the Pike in Long Beach. And now it is an Outer Limits owned by Kerry Barba. So he got an apprenticeship there. He apprenticed under Bobby Shaw, worked side by side with Rick Walters. And so with that being said, I remember when I first started getting tattooed there was no iPad, right? There was no iPad. And now you see all these artists using iPads, right? And that's what I'm saying. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? That's for you to decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just the evolution of being a tattoo artist. You know what I mean? It's just the evolution.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to go to these conventions to see what's new sometimes. See what's elevating, see what everyone is going towards, see what the pros and cons are, things like that. You know, that's why I like going to the shows. I like to see what's new, what's not new. You know, what's the new bullshit coming out that's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
you know, it's all for you to decide. You know what I mean? It's all for you to decide. But if you don't go out, you're not going to see it. You know what I mean? It's just what it is.
Yeah, and then also like, as an artist, like as an individual, you know, you may be a dope artist, but if nobody knows who you are, how busy you're gonna get, right?
Right.
By going out there and shaking the hands of an artist that you look up to, it may open a door to a guest spot,
Right.
which will help you start getting traction in your career.
Right.
You may learn something that at your shop they're all dope artists, but there's certain things that they may not know to teach you. You may not know the questions to ask, but when you go to a convention, you jump into conversations where you indirectly or by accident pick up a piece of information that could change your game completely.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So I
mean, that goes for anybody, right? And this goes for everyone out there. You might think you know everything, but you're just fooling yourself. You don't know everything. Yeah. So with that being said, you're absolutely fucking right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get out there. You might, even if you pick up one thing at a show, that's one thing you didn't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or whatever it might be. There's there's so much out there to learn. You know what I mean? Yeah. So much out there to learn, especially in this industry. Different techniques, different that, and that's why sometimes there's seminars to go to. I recommend those from what I hear from a lot of the artist homies. Check it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Talk to artists that you look up to, like you said. Talk to artists you look up to, and you're damn right. You hit it spot on. You know what I mean? Go to conventions and go shake hands, network a little bit. That doesn't hurt. Guest spotting. I mean, some artists love to travel, some don't. But if you do, I mean, you're not gonna fucking get that opportunity if you're not shaking hands and becoming friends with some of these people. I mean, we're all in the same industry. You know what I mean? We could all do the damn thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Even if you're not into traveling, you may be at your shop and you've been there however many years and you're just working. You may start to feel like, man, I'm feeling stagnant. Like my skills, like something's not shifting. I'm not feeling like an upgrade. You go to a convention. Not only do you feel like the energy of the room and being surrounded by these artists that are just a variety of styles, but then you see the caliber, it almost like reignites something that you may have lost for a while, Yeah, so absolutely. It's good to go for inspiration also as well,
Hell yeah. What do you feel about it, Donnie boy?
Yeah.
Let's hear you, bro.
Yeah, I can tell you from someone who's a business owner in the tattoo industry. So, like, really how we got our start was reaching out to a lot of people through Instagram, right? Hey, man, we got a cool product for you to try. Try it out. You send it to them, follow up with them, feedback, right? There's all this digital, non-interpersonal communication that happens in order to try to meet people, right? But when you go to a convention, not only the artists, but also the collectors, you get real live feedback from the people that you're trying to do business with. In a really short amount of time, but you get a lot of interactions. So that data as a business owner is really important. Yeah. And then, coupled with that is the relationships you build. And I can tell from our experience, I met him at a show, in 22 at San Diego, had no idea that, 3 months later he'd be coming with me to shows and has been for the last year and a half, right? And you can never really predict those kinds of things until you really get out there and get to meet people, and then, people want to do business with people they like at the end of the day. So that's really the only way to really put yourself, in front of the people that you're trying to work with.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree, especially if you have a product or something that that you're passionate about and you want to get out there. You want to make sure that it's right, that it's ready to be put out there. So going to a show and showing it to artists, be like, hey man, can you try this out? Let me know what you think. By the end of the show, you got some feedback, like you're saying,
Yeah, well, and there's things I can say even with our product line that, I wouldn't have known, particular sizing or MSRP pricing, from a distributor because they're using, say this product for this purpose at this price, right? And I wouldn't have known that unless I go over there and talk to the guy. And I say, hey, man, this is what I have to offer. He's like, dude, I like it, but, this could be better, right? And, think about that for, when you're going through what you're trying to do. You want to talk to your customers to basically provide the best products and services at the end of the day to the customers you're trying to serve. Yeah.
Exactly. Getting that live feedback. I was going to say something, but I fucking forgot.
Is this where in the podcast?
It was on non-artists, company owners, just a spectator, the tattoo collector.
Yeah.
It's always good to go. For example, somebody that may be wanting to get their first tattoo, or they're no longer working with the artist that they were getting tattooed by. Maybe they're looking for new artists. It would be super time consuming to go from one shop to the next shop to the next shop in your city, and nobody really is going to do that. When you go to a convention, you have a huge plate of different types of things that you can just kind of look at and see what you might like. Even shake the hands of the artist, see if the vibe even fits. You may find the person that you get tattooed by and get a full bodysuit by that person because you just vibe so good,
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, I just even talking to some of the people outside, even the people that work here at, at the venue or security, they're like, hey, I want to go in there, blah, 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 looking for this and that. And I tell them, you have so many artists under the same roof. And like you said, you don't want to go shop to shop to shop, creep Instagram page to page.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You want to see, you want to see it. You want to meet them. You want to see what it is. You know, and I did tell these people, like I told them outside the other day, yesterday. Said you could go in there. Artists have their portfolios on their table right in front of them. You see a style you like, you know, talk to them. You know, they're right there in front of you. You don't have to wait for them to respond back to you. You don't have to feel awkward because you're right there. You know, just you know, you see a style you like, boom, there it is right there. You see an artist who's doing something that you're digging, handle it right there. Figure out if they got time, and if not, you know, see when you could schedule that appointment.
Yeah.
But you're damn right, spot on.
And don't feel like as someone that's spectating to get tattooed, don't feel intimidated by the artist, because I know a lot of times people see tattoo artists like rock stars, but you know, a lot of artists are introverts themselves, so they may feel awkward talking to you, and you're over there thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be awkward talking to them. Like, nah, we're human beings. Like, we want to talk about the tattoos. We may not be we may not feel comfortable to be the first one to be like, hey, you want to get tattooed?
Yeah,
You know, and we're all learning as well, because when I first started traveling back in like 2011, I was super like, this would have been hard for me to do.
Right.
Like talking to somebody that I've just met or just known.
Mm.
But over the years from practice, I've gotten more experience, and it's easier for me to reach out to somebody. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Mhm.
You know, you trying to get tattooed this weekend? What are you looking for? You know? So the artists that are here, a lot of them being younger, you know, they're learning too. So don't feel intimidated. Like, it's a place of acceptance and
Yeah. Well, the other thing to think about too is like a lot of these guys, especially the really top level artists, will have wait lists that are like, you know, 2-3 years long. But you know, say you go to a show and a client bails, bro, you could be that person that walks up to him and say, hey man, I'll get this I'll do this to you right now, right? And the only opportunity you're gonna have to do that is being at that place at that time when something like that happens.
yeah.
So
And a lot of artists, well, I mean, depending on how in demand you are as an artist,
sure.
you may have your weekend booked before you get there.
Right.
Yeah.
There's artists that don't like to book beforehand. They want to go and let the people come, see what ideas they can come up with, and it may be an opportunity for you to get in with somebody that normally is booked out a few months.
Exactly.
Maybe you've talked to them already,
Right.
and they're like, hey, my books are booked till fucking December.
Mm-hmm.
But this would be an opportunity for you to possibly get in there and get the front of the line, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. You hear that? So if you're listening right now, which, I mean, if you're watching this, you're fucking listening right now. Go to shows, check them out, you know, go shake some hands. If you're just walking around the show and you're not an artist, you know, go talk to some artists, check out some portfolios, you know, go see what you like and go talk to them. Go get your tattoo, even your first tattoo. Perfect place, a convention. Go get your first tattoo. Perfect place. I mean, you're going to have a cool story with it too, which is like a big part of it. You know, you're going to go home with a cool piece on you, your first piece, second piece, whatever piece. But you're gonna have a cool story too. It's gonna be very memorable. Is that the word? Memorable?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a
for
word.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a word.
Yes, and each tattoo will have a memory to it, especially
Yeah.
for your first tattoo, you know?
Absolutely.
And you know, that kind of brings a different conversation, but as a tattoo artist, you tattoo hundreds, maybe thousands of people.
Right.
That you start to kind of like blur the pieces together, blur the faces together, you know? And something that we have to kind of keep in mind is a client that's coming to get a tattoo, they're only doing this once, twice, handful of times.
Right.
So to you, they are gonna remember you for the rest of their life.
Absolutely.
So as a tattoo artist,
Oh, yeah.
that tattoo is not just a piece of artwork; it's also a memory that you're giving them.
Right.
So you know, if you're out here at the conventions, do your best to be as understanding and work with the people to give them a good experience, because it's not just a tattoo;
Right.
it's a memory.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
memorable.
Memorable.
You
Word
know,
of the day, memorable.
Word of the day. Memorable. Is it above me now or not?
We'll put it in there.
All right.
there.
Cool.
We'll plug it in.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's funny. Let's see what else. What are some things that you've come across as being part of a show, traveling, that makes it hard? You know, like just traveling alone is taxing.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, I can tell you this. So middle of 22, my role in the company for a long time was a lot of just production, back of the scenes logistics. So I wasn't as much in the forefront of the company during the early days. But it came to a point where, you know, I decided, hey man, if we're going to really take this thing to where it needs to go, I need to be going to the shows and meeting more people. So I took literally everything I had at my apartment, threw it into a storage, and been on the road ever since. So going from show to show to show to show, I've seen what it's done to the business. It's
That's like getting your face tattooed.
yeah, it is.
Like, I'm in this, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you're in it. You know what I mean? That's true. That's true.
But yeah, you sacrifice a lot. Obviously, just like the normalcy of life. Having to eat freaking French fries and freaking chicken nuggets with ranch 3 days in a weekend.
Ramen diet.
Yeah,
Not chicken nuggets. Chicken what?
chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, baby.
Yeah.
Tenders.
But yeah, I mean that's
Chicken stars with chicken diet.
yeah.
No, but yeah. You can't really eat the best.
No, so it's that, and then obviously being on the going from flight to flight, sleeping at different hotels, giving up your personal life that you're normally used to. But if you're trying to get something done and make it your life and your career, you got to go for it.
Yeah. And especially like if you have the ability, like if you don't have kids or
No responsibilities. Yeah.
if it's more flexible for you to move around, take that opportunity, put the work in, put the grinding in, because like with the network that you build, because I've been traveling a lot, so there's a lot of people that are at the show that I haven't seen in a long time, where they're coming out to support because they know that I'm part of this event, and if I would have never met them, I wouldn't have had that same experience, or even have people supporting us because of that, Like Freddie alone, his support and his network is so vast that he's able to make this show just 10 times better, So it's definitely, if you can do it, get out there. It's only going to benefit you.
Like Don was saying, I mean, just being on the road, man, just the different time zones. That's a big thing. You know what I mean? Like just jumping 3 hours that way, 2 hours that way, 3 hours that way. It's a lot. It's a lot.
2 weeks ago we were in Toronto, man. Like now here we are in Southern California, and then 2 weeks from now we're going to Orlando.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
this
the week
guy,
after
yeah.
that, I'm coming back out to California to Ventura, and then I mean, even after this, right? Even after this, we're on
going to Duke
Ventura right
City?
now. Same time zone. I'm heading out to San Fran for a couple days, and then I'm going to Phoenix Wednesday, to see the family. And I do have kids. You know what I mean? I have an 11-year-old. My 21-year-old lives with me now, and I got a girlfriend. And I mean, I'm not saying the relationship takes a toll, because if you work on it, you figure it out, and you communicate, by all means, it works, right?
Yeah.
But it's not easy all the time compared to someone that just works a 9 to 5 and then goes home every night. You know what I mean? It's what it is, though. You know what I mean? It's what it is. But
It'll test you in many different ways,
Oh yeah.
Like not just like the physical aspect, but on the
Mentally and
relationship,
everything.
Yeah, because it'll almost force you to put more effort into it,
Right.
Because like in the beginning when I was first traveling, I was just so in what is the word? Like immersed in the travel and experience, talking to artists, tattooing, that I would forget to call home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a whole day would go by. It's already nighttime. Like I'm on the East Coast. It's a 3-hour difference. Like they're already fucking in the morning. I need to go to bed.
Right.
And then sometimes days would go by before I would call home. And then my girl would be sending me texts like,
Happy text.
like what'd you do? Where'd you go? Like, are you talking to girls? Like I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like, and now I'm calling a few times a day,
Right.
making sure like, hey, what's going on? How's it going?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you communicate, you're gonna be all right. It's not gonna be easy all the time, but I mean that's life in general for anybody, right?
Yeah.
But it's funny. So a couple months ago, I was in El Paso. I had a show out there in El Paso, and I had my girl come out with me, and come the end of show 11, I'm like, okay, now you get to see what I go through after working all day. It was Saturday night, right? Work all day. And then come 11 o'clock, it's like, now here's the fun part. We need to figure out what we're going to eat for dinner.
That's all. That Saturday night dinner at a show is that is a challenge, my friend.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, Google, go, babe, do it. Let me finish up cleaning up and doing everything. Figure out where we're going to go. How about this? You figure it out. I'll get us there and I'll take care of the bill. I mean, I was going to do that anyway, but I just wanted to have her do it. And she's just like, fucking like, oh my God, like, there's nothing to fucking eat. Nothing's open. Nothing is open. I said, now this is what I deal with after working all day, then trying to find a place to eat, and then eating, and fucking half the time, I mean, sometimes when you're with all the homies, it's a good conversation, shit, but half the time you're just like eating all slow and
You're so tired from 2 days of working, and then
And then and then sometimes you get those calls like, hey, where you been? What are you doing? It's like, Nothing. I'm just working. And trying to find fucking dinner. What do you mean you're trying to find dinner? Trying to find something to fucking eat. You know what I mean? Because it's been chicken tenders all day for 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? It's been French fries and fucking energy drinks. You know.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's what.
Joey. What's up, Mike? Did you announce it over the intercom that we're gonna show the video for Freddie?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Are we live again?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Alright.
No, I'm just kidding. Action.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying, like our people at home, they may think like, oh, they're out there partying, they're traveling, they get to do this.
Oh no, dude, it's not all fun and games, bro.
No, dude, and taking your significant other, like my wife, she started traveling with me maybe like probably 6 years ago.
Right.
And we were doing convention, and so now she knows, like, if I'm not calling or texting, she knows, like, motherfuckers grinding.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and that's something my girl saw too. I mean, I'm not saying she would give me a hard time. I mean, she's a sweetheart. I love her to fucking death, right?
Hey, real quick, he met her on a show going with me.
Oh, hey, that's dude.
See?
Hey,
You gotta
that's
gotta
right.
Go.
Go to shows.
Meet the love of your life.
Go to shows. You might meet the love of your life. You might meet your wife. You might meet your next baby mama.
Yeah.
You might get your next child support. Who knows, right? No, for real. But yeah, in Arizona.
In Arizona, he did. So there you go.
Yeah. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that shit was fucking rad. Hey, you got a good memory, bro.
I do.
See, and like shit like that, you know, you never know.
Yeah, no, for sure. So it's like I said, she's a sweetheart, you know, but you know how relationships can be sometimes, and until they actually see exactly what it is, you know what I mean, firsthand, just like anything, right? When you see firsthand, you get a better understanding of what situations are like. And she saw it, and like, I don't get those crazy texts anymore. I mean,
ignoring me.
well, yeah, I mean, I'm working, I'm doing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, if I could, honestly, if I was a millionaire, you know, multi-millionaire, I'd be chilling with her on an island somewhere, you know, but that's not the fucking case right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
Will be the
it's gonna
case
happen.
one day.
No,
Yeah,
it's
fuck
gonna
yeah.
happen.
Fuck yeah. But they just get they get a better understanding of it, you know? But yeah, it's that's crazy. I did meet her at a convention.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fucking insane.
And
With me, nonetheless. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
but something similar to that, not a romantic interest, but one of my best homies that I've been traveling with for the last 10 years, I actually met him in Philadelphia. I had already been traveling for a few years with a crew, and we met him and his brother and their other homie in the lobby of the hotel we were all staying at. We were fucking kicking it, shaking hands, whatever. We ended up in their room partying it up. There's a bunch of people like everybody at the show was in their room fucking partying, right? The next day, we're setting up, and I see these fools cut around the corner, and their booth's right next to ours. And then I ended up finding out more about them. They're from California, you know, so we had a common ground. And then after that, it was like, bro, come do a show with us, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was like, boom, let's fucking hit show after show after show. So for the last 10 years, I've been traveling with this dude, man. Nice. He's one of my closest friends.
I got a good point to make with that, and kind of couple with both of what they're saying. One of the really cool positive benefits of it is you get to see the really cool and unexpected nature of life, where like when you go to a show, you really don't know how it's going to be. Number one, with the attendance. Two, you don't know how business is going to be. But there are things that happen. Just take this last Toronto show that we went to. We went to this Chinese buffet thing that I've never been to before, nor would I've ever gone to by myself. It was one of the best dinners I ever had. Really? Yeah, I mean, we both talked about it. It was like, and it's little things like that like you get.
Hold up. Did you say the nature of life?
Nature of life, man.
Fucking nature of fucking life.
You can't expect. There's a lot of unexpected things that will come your way. Yes.
Like Morgan Freeman would say.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And, we're back with the Discovery Channel.
You meet
Nature of life.
you meet girlfriends. You go to Chinese buffets.
I know.
And you make some money on the road that you would never thought otherwise. So that's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Yeah.
Is this my fucking Coke or what? Is this yours?
It's not mine.
I think it's yours now.
Go ahead, bro. COVID disappeared, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Okay, we got like a few minutes left. But yeah, you will find different places, different things, make memories on the road. You know.
Yeah.
Like when I go to and I just started doing this in the last few years. Like the beginning, it was like grinding. Like I'm there to make money. I'm there to tattoo.
Right.
So I would tattoo, be there till fucking midnight, try to find something to eat, go to bed, wake up, do it again. fly back home or drive back home that Monday, so I don't even get to experience the city I'm in.
Right.
But now when I'm out there, I'm like, okay, I'm flying home on Wednesday,
Right.
because Monday and Tuesday, what's this city about? Let me
Right.
fucking go out there and make some memories. So, you know, a lot of people don't get to leave their state. There's a lot of people that I know, a lot of friends and family that have never fucking gone on an airplane.
Let alone in tattooing, but just in general in any career, bro. Like people hit me like, bro, you've been to like 6 different states in the last like 2 months. I'm like, I know, and like there's more to come, right? So there's, for as taxing as it is, there is a blessing to being able to do this.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. Like how you said, like go around, check out the city. I mean, you're in the city, you might as well get the most of it, stay an extra day or whatnot.
Yep.
See, I'm a fat shit, right? I like to eat. My girl's a fucking chef. She's a phenomenal fucking chef. She's been on Beat Bobby Flay. She fucking cooks. She's badass. So like, that's my shit, eating, right? So when I go to places, I always like to try, like, what's the food of your area, right? Like you go to fucking Philly. I'm gonna eat a Philly in Philly. Yeah, what are you known for?
You're gonna go to New England, get a lobster roll.
I had a lobster roll in fucking New England. You know what I mean? I go when I was in El Paso. Hey, what's the best fucking spot? What do you mean the best spot? Well, the spot that if you're like in Florida and you hear someone talking about the spot, you'd be like, hey, you're talking about El Paso, right? Like, I like to eat the food of that region. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
So I mean that's like my shit. You know what I mean? But it's good. You know, it's fucking cool as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's you know, that's why I like to travel and go to these shows as well. You know, besides like you said, shaking hands, meeting people, see what's new, seeing what's working, learn some new techniques or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, meet your future girlfriend, whatever it might be for whoever you are out there. You know, but also
The
you know,
convention is like just the door.
yeah. But if you don't do the convention, you're not gonna do it. And
Exactly.
and that's why I love this convention. You know what I mean? You have so many fucking talented artists here. You know, I'm dumbfounded of some of the local artists. Like if they didn't get a booth here, like this is the spot.
right.
This is the fucking. This show is fucking legit.
Yeah,
Fucking
thank
legit. I love this show. Everyone here is having fun. You have families walking around.
Yeah.
You literally have full families walking around, kids in strollers, everyone having fun.
Yeah.
Kids go around, they're collecting stickers from the artists.
Yeah.
They're going home with a stack of stickers. You know kids, man. We all
they
kid one
love
time.
them, bro.
I mean, I still love collecting stickers.
Me
You know what I
too,
mean?
yeah.
We're grabbing stickers, you know.
Candy.
Yeah, candy.
Candy.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. Artists, if you're an artist, right, and you have your candy bowl out there, please stop filling them up with like little boxes of raisins. That shit's not cool, man. That shit's fucked up.
The basic mints,
low-key.
like get the sour patches.
Yeah.
Yes, get what people
get
want.
Some candy, like fucking a little box of raisins. I mean, I get it, right? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't like little boxes of raisins. I want some sugar, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a little box.
Man,
What's that brand of raisins? The red box? What is that? Sunmade?
Yeah, that's the one.
Sunmade.
Yes.
Like no, fuck that. No, fuck the raisins. We
Fuck
don't
the
fuck around with raisins. Let's get some fucking chocolate, some gummies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what's bomb? Those gummy bears. What's that brand of gummy bears? The gold wrapper.
Hasbro or not
Hasbro.
or it's not.
Hasbro. Fucking
You know-
He-Man. Fucking Master of the Universe shit. Come on, bro.
It's not
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
but
the
that's
gold
just good.
wrapper.
Like those little bags of gummy bears are
Yeah.
fucking delicious.
They are.
They're fucking delicious. I
All
fucking
right,
like
but
that
sorry, we got to end it on that note. I got to get out of here real quick. But yeah, no, we definitely got to pick this up again and continue going because there's so much to it, man. So I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and drop your fucking your handles, so that way people know where to find you if they
At
want to hire
Tattoo
you
Lovers
for
Care, tattooloverscare.com.
And mine's Hoon_Kim_10P. Once again, that's Hoon_Kim_10P.
If you can call me back at this number. And I'm Elvis. I am Elvis Tattoo on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, shoot them a follow, and we'll see you guys in the next episode or at the next Inkcon 2025.
Hey, y'all better be out
All right.
here.